Good morning. This is Center for Christian Research. It's early in the morning before the sunrise. And real quick, we're going to talk about God in a box. And God in a box is what myself have done and everybody at some point. And this is for believers and non-believers. Okay? This applies to every human walking on this earth. God in a box essentially is our concept of God. Everything that you've been taught, that you've heard, that you've read, if you're a believer, you've learned in church. As a non-believer, you've seen in the media, your friends, your family. We have a concept of who God is, and we compartmentalize them, just like our job, our family, the car payment, the insurance payment. God goes in a little compartmentalized box. And the purpose of this video is God is so much more than the little idea we have of him. For people that are non-believers, okay, a lot of folks I hear say, oh, I'm not religious at all. Well, good, neither am I. I believe in God and I do not want to be religious. For the simple fact is Jesus Christ, when he was walking on earth, who gave him the biggest problem while he was on earth? Religious people. That's right. That's right. Beware of religious people. And this is really aimed at the non-believers that might watch this video. Is that everything you've heard and believed, you're like, nope, I don't want that. And I don't blame you, actually. Because the people on TV begging for money, the televangelists, and all of the people who actually give God a bad name causes people that would be believers to just throw out the baby with the bathwater. So, where do we go from here? I just want to remind you that God is so big. And according to ancient Hebrews, this being, God, is outside of time and space. You and I, humans, we live in a three-dimensional world. Length, width, and depth. 3 dimensions. That's our world. Okay? We live in a three-dimensional world. God, the being, lives outside of it. He created time and space. This is creation, the universe, which is in 3 dimensions for us. God is a higher dimensional being. That's what the ancient Hebrews teach, if you look into it. So, when we take this being who is way outside of our realm and try to compartmentalize him into a box, you can see the misfit. And remember, beware of religious people. And I'll end with this. This is out of Psalm 119. Starting at 161. Princes persecute me without a cause, but my heart stands in awe of your word. I rejoice at your word as one who finds great treasure. I hate and abhor lying, but I love your law. 7 times a day I praise you because of your righteous judgments. Great peace have those who love your law, and nothing causes them to stumble. So, when it comes to loving the Lord or Christianity, okay, do not put your faith in Christianity. A lot of evil things have been done in the name of Christianity. Just remember, there's something that transcends all of that, right to the very top, and that is God. And God manifests into our three-dimensional through his word. And as you start to read the Bible, you will find that the word is Messiah. So it's kind of hard to conceptualize. Let him out of that box and realize this great being who created our world in which we live will actually step down into time, and he does it through his word. That word is Messiah, or his name, Hashem in Hebrew. It's Hashem. Okay? Even in the Old Testament, before Jesus came on the scene, which that's another example, the word is Jesus, but way back in the Old Testament, there was a representative of his on earth, and that was the Word. And you will find that this multi-dimensional great being who created this world in which we live will interact with us and step down into time. So with that, let him out of the box. Let him be who he is. Put your ears on, your spiritual antenna, and remember, the people that gave Jesus the hardest time were religious people. There you have it. God bless.